Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you would please remain standing. First, give a round of applause to Mrs. Hofer and the UAIS band. Before we attend to the important business of the evening, please take a moment to silence your cell phones and any other devices that might distract from the ceremony. Thank you. Gentlemen, if you will please take off your caps at this time, as I am privileged to welcome to the stage one of our graduates this evening, Miss Maggie Abel. Maggie is a member of National Art Honor Society and will be attending the University of Michigan's Stamp School of Art and Design, and tonight she will be performing our national anthem. Maggie?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Maggie. Welcome. Please have a seat. Once again, good evening. My name is Justin Spear. I am the Program Director and Cast Coordinator for the Utica Academy for International Studies. It is my pleasure tonight to welcome friends and family to the commencement ceremonies for the graduating class of 2016. It is also my pleasure to begin by introducing and thanking some very important people in the room, namely the Board of Education and our central office administrators who have supported our program and who are here tonight to join in the celebration of your children and their accomplishments. I'll start with our Board of Education. First, it's Vice President Mrs. Jean Klida. Secretary Mrs. Michelle Templeton. Treasurer Dr. Robert A. Ross. Trustee Mrs. Jennifer Priebus. And Trustee Dr. Mary Thomas. Representing our central administration, first and foremost, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine M. Johns. Dr. Robert A. Martin, our Chief of Staff. Our Assistant Superintendent for Business and Employee Services, Mrs. Stephanie Egan. Our Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning, Mr. Robert Monroe. Our Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. Michael Sturm. Our Executive Administrator of Schools, Mr. Michael Bender. And our Executive Administrator of Schools, Mrs. Michelle Vanderkerkhoff. Before we talk about the class of 2016, I would like to express gratitude to a number of other people this evening. First, we have to recognize that without the support of the UAIS families, our seniors would not be here this evening. Parents, thank you for all that you've done to support UAIS and entrusting your children to us these last 4 years. To the IB Parent Boosters Organization, our Parent Sounding Board, and the Senior Planning Committee, you have provided incredible support to our students and staff. Graduating seniors, I ask that you please rise and help me thank your families and friends who are here tonight in support of you. You may sit. Additionally, it is my honor to recognize our incredible staff who are sitting behind me and flanking both sides of the stage this evening. On behalf of Mr. Walk and myself, thank you for your expertise and your commitment to our students. These teachers spend many hours preparing the highest quality instruction and guidance for our students. They have volunteered for numerous clubs, field trips, competitions, extra IB study sessions, and CAS projects on late afternoons, weekends, and evenings. They have spent hours writing the highest possible quality teacher recommendation letters. In every way possible, these teachers have strived to make a positive impact on you academically and personally. Additionally, I would like to recognize our leadership team consisting of Mrs. Veronica Toe, our assistant principal, Mr. Christopher Layson, our diploma program coordinator, Mrs. Amy Jo Yoakum, our extended essay coordinator, and Ms. Jennifer Ackerman, our counselor. The success of our unique program would not be possible without the commitment to supporting our students outside the classroom in the myriad of ways that you do. And lastly, a special thank you to our former program director, Mr. Tom Leitz, who also served as program director for these graduates and whose leadership and vision also deserves recognition. Please join me in recognizing all these individuals. Families, we know this is an occasion you will want to remember. Please do not worry about taking the perfect picture or video, as we have individuals here taking care of that for you this evening. An email with video and photography order forms was sent home, and hard copies will be available later this evening as you exit. UCS will also be recording the event, which will air on the local cable channels. 4 years ago, the 83 people to my left took a giant leap of faith. Holding acceptance letters to UAIS in their hands, they made a choice to abandon the comfort of an environment they understood well and replace it with an environment they understood only a little. Outside the academic preparation their junior high school teachers provided, these students walked into the academy carrying just two things: apprehension and hope. It is the latter of these two emotions that I wish to speak on this evening. Seniors, I'm going to begin by employing a tactic that I forbade those of you in my freshman English class from ever doing at the beginning of any composition. I'm going to quote the dictionary. My hope is that my stylistic indiscretion will be remedied by the substance of what I have to say to you this evening. Of over the 20 definitions of the word hope that I found, the one that initially struck me as the most appropriate was this: hope is the expectation of something good that is due to happen. Seniors, let's be clear from the start. When you committed to UAIS, you didn't just commit to a school. You committed to the hope of sitting amongst strangers in your freshman classes and finding lifelong friends among them. You committed to the hope that a group of unknown entities, these teachers, would prepare you to succeed across 14 IB classes, over a dozen internal assessments, and 3 straight weeks of IB exams. You committed to the hope that you had something special inside you, a seedling of grit and willpower barely visible, but worth nurturing by embracing the most academically challenging curriculum the world has to offer. Even across your IB exams last month, you opened each test and scoured all the possible questions covering 2 years of curriculum, hoping to find that one topic or question that would ensure intellectual victory. I could go further, but I think it's safe to say that on many levels, your entire 4 years at UAIS have been, more or less, an unconscious exercise in hope. At this point, if anyone in the audience tonight feels my thesis is a bit of a stretch, well, you've never had the experience of being in the senior parking lot at 7:19 a.m. That hope, seniors, by the way, is not yours alone. Each of your loved ones sitting here in the audience this evening have had hopes for you too. And collectively, you've delivered that unspoken promise to your families and friends with your accomplishments. As a graduating class, you've earned a 3.89 grade point average. The 83 of you have amassed over $9.2 million in scholarship offers from colleges and universities across the globe. Your ACT average score, a 28.1, represents the 92nd percentile for college-bound students nationwide. You hold the distinction of raising over $50,000 to support 26 different foundations and organizations. You carry with you countless memories of reaching out to those in need, volunteering at local elementary schools, hosting 5K charity events, running fashion shows, and theater clubs. You've orchestrated a senior citizen prom at a nursing home, cared for the sick at local hospitals, and run benefit dinners for the homeless and poor. You've even sponsored international refugees hoping for a better future than the one that lies directly in front of you. You've done everything your imaginations could dream, and you've shown everyone here this evening that you are ready to be the leaders of a generation in desperate need of the very outcomes and ideals for which you have strived. In every way imaginable, you have already fulfilled the hopes of your families, friends, teachers, and administrators who sit in this auditorium tonight. As impressive as your past accomplishments are, however, we must remind ourselves that hope is never about the past. Hope is always about the future. One thing you may not know, seniors, is where the word hope originates. The Indo-European root for the word hope shares the exact same root as it does for another word, the word curve. This is important for you to understand, too. For the first 12 years of your education, your paths have been straight and relatively predictable. You marched from one year of school to another, the next year of your life always predefined for you. True, there were choices along the way that marked your individuality, elective classes, sports, hobbies, and extracurricular activities. But more so at the academy than anywhere else, you became locked into a prescribed curriculum necessary to become IB full diploma candidates. Despite your diverse life experiences, all 83 of you became bound by a singular purpose. This tied you together in ways that, sitting here tonight, only you can understand. But as the root meaning of the word hope appropriately suggests, tomorrow marks the true birth of your hopes and dreams, because you will finally embark on curves and trajectories that are yours alone. I'm sure I speak for all of your families and friends here tonight when I say that we're excited to see you begin. So without further ado, and before we get to our introductions of our valedictorians and salutatorian, it is my pleasure to introduce the first of our commencement speakers, Miss Alyssa Sanderson. Alyssa is a UCS academic scholar and a UAIS valedictorian. She is a member of National Honor Society and Student Senate, as well as debate, forensics, UAIS Quiz Bowl, and HOSA. She has plans to attend Michigan State University to focus on environmental sciences. Her speech tonight is entitled Defining Commencement. Please join me in welcoming Alyssa to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Spear. Dr. Johns, members of the board, administrators, teachers, parents, and of course, my fellow students. Thank you for allowing me the honor of giving this commencement address. First, I want to thank the school board, superintendent, faculty, and staff for all the support you have given to our entire graduating class. We would not have the strong foundation upon which we stand without your help and guidance. Second, I would like to thank my classmates for the memories, lessons, and friendships that I have gained over the past 4 years. They have made my high school experience truly spectacular. Next, I would like to thank the friends and families in attendance today for your endless love and support. Finally, I would like to thank Mr. Walk, Mrs. Toe, Mr. Layson, and Mr. Spear specifically, as they have done so much to shape the class of 2016 that sits before you. In fact, it was Mr. Spear that truly allowed me to understand the spirit and meaning of the commencement ceremony that we are all here today to experience. I remember one day during class, Mr. Spear was speaking to all the seniors about commencement speeches. After giving us the rough details, he asked us, "Do you all know what commencement means?" I nodded back yes, of course. Commencement was synonymous with graduation. Commencement symbolizes the end of our long high school journey. I was just about to answer when I heard Mr. Spear announce that commencement means beginning. Wait, what? How could that be true? For as long as I could remember, I had used graduation and commencement interchangeably. How could the two words actually be opposites, with graduation being an end and commencement being a beginning? These questions plagued me, but I continued through the school day nonetheless. While I continued to think about commencement, I still had to go to biology and focus on that day's lecture, which happened to be about plants. Now, let me set the record straight for a second and say, now that IB exams are done, I know close to nothing about plants. Sorry, Mr. Molotov. But there is one fact from that plant lecture that I haven't been able to forget. When a tree grows, there are several points on the tree where branches grow from. As these branches sprout from various locations, the tree continues to grow and add to its height. As the tree grows, the branches do not grow with it. Rather, the branches remain at the point on the trunk of the tree where they first sprouted. With thoughts of graduation and commencement fresh in my mind, I began to see the connections between a growing tree and high school students. This metaphor not only suggested that my fellow graduates and I had done quite a bit of growing these past 4 years, but also that we had all sprouted various branches as a result of being part of UAIS, with these metaphorical branches helping to define us as we are today. Over the past 4 years, there have been many academic branches acquired by the UAIS class of 2016. We have all learned how to think analytically and discovered various ways to explore our surroundings. The IB's international nature has turned us into global citizens, ready to conquer the world. All of our classes and the amazing teachers that taught them have resulted in many branches, whether in the form of learned mistakes, dynamic revelations, or analytical thoughts to form and grow. The UAS program, though, is so much more than academics. In addition to gaining branches in an academic manner, the class of 2016 has also grown both socially and character-wise. I have seen many relationships develop during the class of 2016's time at UAIS. Many of the friendships formed during these last 4 years will continue, even as we go our separate ways, as will the professional relationships formed among the administration and staff of UAIS with the class of 2016. In addition, it was at UAIS that I and my classmates learned how to mold ourselves to be the best we can be. The rigor of the IB program has resulted in many branches of our trees to form, some more pleasant than others, because although we all have our unfavorable memories of staying up all night working, that work has resulted in a tenacious, open-minded, knowledgeable group of individuals. Clearly, a lot of growth has taken place over these last 4 years. Just like trees, my fellow graduates and I have transformed ourselves over time from something simple to a complex web of branches and experiences. However, there is one thing that I cannot forget from my biology class, and that is that these branches we have acquired will not grow with us. No one looks at a tree and judges it based on its bottom branches. No, they base it on its canopy. I have done so much in high school, from my achievements in debate and forensics to finding a supportive group of friends, but I also realized that these achievements, these branches, will not define me later on in life. Rather, these branches will form the base of what I will ultimately become. This is where the paradoxical nature of giving a commencement speech at graduation makes sense. This may be the end of an era of growth, but there is still more to come, still more growth that has yet to commence. Our initial growth is done, graduated. Now, it is time for a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Alyssa. Very well done. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce our valedictorians and salutatorian. These students, over the course of their careers at UAIS, have earned the highest marks possible in their classes. In order to be a valedictorian, you must maintain a 4.0 GPA through the first 7 semesters of your high school career. The salutatorian is the next highest mark with a cumulative GPA of a 3.99. We have 38 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian in a class of 83. As I call your name, would you please stand to be recognized and remain standing for the interim? I'll start with our top valedictorian. Valedictorian, Rachel Lynn Pilarowski. Rachel has earned a 4.25 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Rachel's parents are Lisa and Jerry Pilarowski. Rachel will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Rachel Lynn Pilarowski. Valedictorian, Yusuf Muhammad Afifi. Yusuf has earned a 4.24 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Yusuf's parents are Muhammad Afifi and Siham Numra. Yusuf will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Yusuf Muhammad Afifi. Valedictorian, Arpita Nayak. Arpita has earned a 4.23 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Arpita's parents are Atanu and Sumitra Nayak. Arpita will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Arpita Nayak. Valedictorian, Joseph Anthony Solomon. Joseph has earned a 4.23 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Joseph's parents are Anthony and Jeanette Solomon. Joseph will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Joseph Anthony Solomon. Valedictorian, Chloe Madeline Haskell. Chloe has earned a 4.22 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Chloe's parents are Corey and David Haskell. Chloe will be attending Brigham Young University. Valedictorian, Chloe Madeline Haskell. Valedictorian, Alicia Kalezi. Alicia has earned a 4.22 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Alicia's parents are Drethan and Alita Kalezi. Alicia will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Alicia Kalezi. Valedictorian, Sarika Mahesh Mahimkar. Sarika has earned a 4.22 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Sarika's parents are Mahesh and Vashali Mahimkar. Sarika will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Sarika Mahesh Mahimkar. Valedictorian, Emily Rose Pranzalis. Emily has earned a 4.22 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Emily's parents are Jim and Amy Pranzalis. Emily will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Emily Rose Pranzalis. Valedictorian, Brenna Camille Weifels. Brenna has earned a 4.22 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Brenna's parents are Tina and Mark Weifels. Brenna will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian, Brenna Camille Weifels. Valedictorian, Ashley Marie G. Ashley has earned a 4.21 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Ashley's parents are Lori and Edmund G. Ashley will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Ashley Marie G. Valedictorian, Elise Misu Gertsch. Elise has earned a 4.21 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Elise's parents are Brooke and Jamie Gertsch. Elise will be attending Brigham Young University. Valedictorian, Elise Misu Gertsch. Valedictorian, Elmira Khalid. Elmira has earned a 4.21 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Elmira's parents are Nair Sultana and Khalid Mahmood. Elmira will be attending the University of Ottawa. Valedictorian, Elmira Khalid. Valedictorian, Brielle May Komosinski. Brielle has earned a 4.21 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Brielle's parents are David and Lene Ecker Komosinski. Brielle will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Brielle May Komosinski. Valedictorian Dennis Silmani. Dennis has earned a 4.21 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Dennis's parents are Tonin and Arta Silmani. Dennis will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Dennis Silmani. Valedictorian Jonathan Joseph Chaco. Jonathan has earned a 4.20 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Jonathan's parents are Joseph and Dazen Chaco. Jonathan will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Jonathan Joseph Chaco. Valedictorian Victoria Guzman. Victoria has earned a 4.20 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Victoria's parents are Maria and Francisco Guzman. Victoria will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Victoria Guzman. Valedictorian Darshal Shilpinkumar Patel. Darshal has earned a 4.20 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Darshal's parents are Shilpan and Darshana Patel. Darshal will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Darshal Shilpinkumar Patel. Valedictorian Sarah Michelle Bussino. Sarah has earned a 4.19 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Sarah's parents are Michelle and Timothy Bussino. Sarah will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Sarah Michelle Bussino. Valedictorian Caitlin Nicole Radoisic. Caitlin has earned a 4.17 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Caitlin's parents are Angela and John Radoisic. Caitlin will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian Caitlin Nicole Radoisic. Valedictorian Jessica Susan Saji. Jessica has earned a 4.16 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Jessica's parents are Saji and Lally Thomas. Jessica will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Jessica Susan Saji. Valedictorian Angela Rita Adam. Angelina has earned a 4.14 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Angelina's parents are Adam and Fura Goro Adam. Angelina will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian Angelina Rita Adam. Valedictorian Rebecca Lynn-Laura Sulufu. Rebecca has earned a 4.14 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Rebecca's parents are Joseph and Teresa Sulufu. Rebecca will be attending Hope College. Valedictorian Rebecca Lynn-Laura Sulufu. Valedictorian Jasmine Shireen Coles. Jasmine has earned a 4.14 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Jasmine's parents are Shireen and James Coles. Jasmine will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian Jasmine Shireen Coles. Valedictorian Nuran Hassan. Nuran has earned a 4.12 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Nuran's parents are Ahmed Hassan and Anas Alansari. Nuran will be attending the University of Detroit Mercy. Valedictorian Nuran Hassan. Valedictorian Julie Satake Sainton. Julie has earned a 4.12 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Julie's parents are Ritsoko and Chris Sainton. Julie will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian Julie Satake Sainton. Valedictorian Caitlin Brooks Snyder. Caitlin has earned a 4.12 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Caitlin's parents are Dawn and Christopher Howell and Tom Snyder. Caitlin will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Caitlin Brooke Schneider. Valedictorian, Breno Woliniak. Breno has earned a 4.11 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Breno's parents are Anna Woliniak de Freitas and Leonardo Freitas. Breno will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Breno Woliniak. Valedictorian, Emily Louise Bednar. Emily has earned a 4.09 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Emily's parents are Mary and Jeff Bednar. Emily will be attending St. Mary's College. Valedictorian, Emily Louise Bednar. Valedictorian, Gregory William King. Gregory has earned a 4.09 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Gregory's parents are Adam and Janice King. Gregory will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Gregory William King. Valedictorian, Nanjoth Kaur Mon. Nanjoth has earned a 4.08 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Nanjoth's parents are Harmithar and Jasvir Mon. Nanjoth will be attending Wayne State University. Valedictorian, Nanjoth Kaur Mon. Valedictorian, Amanda Mathi Ibrahim. Amanda has earned a 4.07 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Amanda's parents are Lillian and Martin Bitrus. Amanda will be attending Oakland University. Valedictorian, Amanda Mathi Ibrahim. Valedictorian, Alyssa Rose Sanderson. Alyssa has earned a 4.07 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Alyssa's parents are Monica and Jeffrey Sanderson. Alyssa will be attending Michigan State University. Valedictorian, Alyssa Rose Sanderson. Valedictorian, Saif Imtiaz. Saif has earned a 4.05 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Saif's parents are Imtiaz Zafar and Najiba Imtiaz. Saif will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Saif Imtiaz. Valedictorian, Fei Yi Wu. Fei has earned a 4.05 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Fei's parents are Mia and B. Wu. Fei will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Fei Yi Wu. Valedictorian, Lilia Sky Duncan. Lilia has earned a 4.03 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Lilia's parents are Jeff and Joanna Duncan. Lilia will be attending the University of Michigan. Valedictorian, Lilia Sky Duncan. Valedictorian, Emily Marie Parker. Emily has earned a 4.03 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Emily's parents are William and Susan Parker. Emily will be attending the George Washington University. Valedictorian, Emily Marie Parker. Valedictorian, Alexander John Warner. Alexander has earned a 4.02 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Alexander's parents are Natalie, John, and Darlene Warner. Alexander will be attending Grand Valley State University. Valedictorian, Alexander John Warner. Valedictorian, Brianna Marie Sankis. Brianna has earned a 4.0 GPA and is an IB full diploma candidate. Brianna's parents are Wanda and David Senkis. Brianna will be attending Oakland University, valedictorian, Brianna Marie Senkis. And finally, our salutatorian, Rania Abdulaziz El-Kayat. Rania has earned a 3.99 GPA and is an Ivy full diploma candidate. Rania's parents are Abdulaziz and Rana El-Kayat. Rania will be attending the University of Michigan. Salutatorian, Rania Abdulaziz El-Kayat. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2016 UIS valedictorians and salutatorian. You may be seated. It's my pleasure at this time to ask our final commencement speaker to the front of the stage this evening. Your second commencement speaker tonight is Miss Natalie Pelleman. Natalie has participated as a member of our state championship debate team. She's involved heavily in athletics, including competitive baton twirling, track and field, and soccer. She's a member of National Honor Society and is a UCS academic scholar. She will attend Seton Hill this fall to begin a 5-year physician's assistant program. Her commencement speech is entitled Metamorphosis. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Miss Natalie Pelleman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Johns, the vice president of the Board of Education, Mrs. Jean Klida, the members of the Board of Education, as well as teachers, parents, and families, and of course, students, for the honor of speaking to you tonight to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2016. I'd be completely neglecting to forego limitless gratitude to our teachers here at UAIS. Something synonymous to UAIS teachers is our personal motivators. What an impact my teachers had on our lives here at UAIS. I don't know if everyone was aware, but each of us were given a specific teacher to be our personal counselors. One of the most comforting things is knowing someone cares about you, and I truly know that all of my teachers were always here to help. Congratulations to the 2016 graduates of Utica Academy for International Studies. Not many people graduate from the #1 most challenging high school in Michigan, ranked that 4 times in a row. Though recognized nationally for our performances, I'd like to reminisce on our experience as being students here at UAIS. I'd like to take what we've learned and consider our experiences to apply it as a lesson for our futures. The people we are now are way different than the people we were during freshman year. In freshman year, a lot of us had similar fears walking into high school. The fear of, would we fit in at such a different type of high school than the traditional high school? Would we make friends? Would we get good grades? We were all risk takers to begin with in some way or another. Every student came here for different reasons and to reach different accomplishments, or at least our parents had their reasons of sending us here. With that, I truly want to thank our parents again for their love, support, and attention, and especially thank my own mom and dad for always being my #1 fans. In freshman year, we learned to accept change, accept different environments. Everything can and will benefit you in some way or another. As the character Creed from the popular show The Office said, no matter how you get there or where you end up, human beings have this miraculous gift to make that place home, just as we did here at UAIS. Sophomore year stressed a lot on acceptance of failure. Through setbacks, we can make comebacks. Instead of being reactive, be proactive. Take your failure and use that as a catalyst for what you individually want for yourself. Junior year, the year we learned all about the detriments of procrastination and the importance of sleep. A lot of us probably learned what we are capable of accomplishing when we are balanced in our work. We learned how to write extensive papers, how to cope with stress, and how time management is crucial. As children, we would all get mad when our parents would tell us to go to bed. But now we learned after the many all-nighters we've had, all the strenuous brain work we've accomplished, and all the last-minute papers we've written, the value of getting rest. We learned the value of not procrastinating, the value of time management, and the value of being balanced. In senior year, we've learned to set goals for our lives. For me, I find role models. I think you should find a role model, look up to something, figure out what you want, or make your own individual future self your role model. I know one of my role models is my future self in 10 years and what I want for myself in 10 years. A couple months ago at an interview, I was asked, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Having a motive feasibly facilitates your actions toward accomplishment and success. But with that, take each day as its own battle. Worry about today because tomorrow is a different story. One of the best lessons I think we've learned in our senior year and our time here at UAIS is this. Don't base your decision after high school off of what everybody else is doing. And don't fret about what defines you when you find your job, because no specific job should define you as an individual. I think we've learned a great deal of the importance of being yourself by being a part of this wonderful adventure. I strongly believe that everyone in this graduating class will be successful with their endeavors. And with that, I say to you, my fellow classmates, value your individuality. Be strong and steady in your goals, but willing to adapt. And always remember, strive to be extraordinary. Congratulations again to the class of 2016.
Thank you very much, Natalie. It is my pleasure now to introduce to you someone who has played a critical role in the evolution and success of our program at the Academy. Our entire student body and our staff have benefited from his unparalleled support and guidance to help UAIS remain the most challenging high school program in the state of Michigan. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you the Principal of Heritage in UAIS, Mr. Scott Walk.
Thank you, Mr. Spear, and good evening to you, the parents and family members of the class of 2016, to Dr. Johns and the members of the Board of Education, to the staff of the Utica Academy for International Studies, and of course to you, the class of 2016. What a great night this is. It's the culmination of so much hard work and so many accomplishments. Class of 2016, as you look back, I'm sure you can think of many obstacles you overcame over the past 4 years at UAIS. There will be more struggles to come, but I have a feeling you would be disappointed without the challenge of just one more problem. And really, when you look back at past struggles, were they really as difficult as you first thought? And how did you overcome the obstacles? Was it because you had all the answers? Was it hard work? Or was it just because you asked the right questions? You are graduating tonight from Utica Community Schools and the Utica Academy for International Studies. You have completed the most challenging curriculum in the world, the IB curriculum. That is certainly something to be proud of. Some will think that since you graduated from a school offering such a challenging curriculum, that you will one day provide the answers to all the world's problems. But it's not that easy, and to be honest with you, the world doesn't need your answers. It needs your questions. Voltaire, a French writer, once said, "Judge a man by his questions, not by his answers." Answers are easy. Think back to the exams you have taken over your years here. Did they teach you to think and to question? Did the teachers prepare you to fill out scantrons and bubble in answers, or did they teach you to really think about the questions? I know many, if not most, of your exams while at UAIS are not designed for an easy answer. And certainly your IB exams last month word and bunch of true, false, fill in the blank kind of tests. So are you prepared to be the leaders of your generation? Are you prepared to ask those questions that need to be asked? Of course you are. You have already used and continue to develop your questioning skills that are necessary to lead the world. Think about it. You have researched and written your extended essay. Did that not start with a single question? And to continue and complete that essay, think of all the additional questions you formulated along the way. Remember back to your CAS projects. Didn't those start with questions? And how many questions did you raise as you pursued those projects? I know Mr. Spear, when training you in the CAS process, told you that to be successful in those projects, you need to ask yourself a series of questions to scaffold ideas into much smaller, concrete tasks. You do have the skills. I hope you realize that UAIS is so much more than just a challenging, rigorous academic school. The skills you have developed over the last 4 years under the leadership of the staff extend so far beyond just academic skills. I'm confident you will continue to develop those skills while drawing on your experiences at UAIS in order to become the leaders we need in this world. Class of 2016, I don't have any answers for you, but I do have one question that I don't think anyone has the answer to. If not you, then who? At this time, I'm very pleased to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johns. Through her leadership, the Utica Academy for International Studies has embraced a college culture where our students are attending the best universities, colleges, and trade schools in the state and across the nation. Student achievement continues to outpace county, state, and national levels. The district continues to be recognized nationally in such areas as career and technical education, music, technology, robotics, student innovation, and problem solving. Enrollment in advanced placement courses has tripled over the past 10 years. All UCS high schools have been named among the most academically challenging in Michigan. UCS is leading Michigan by offering graduates the opportunity to earn a seal of global language. This seal honors the cultures, languages, and heritage of our students and demonstrates our commitment to preparing graduates for success in a global environment. Dr. Johns holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Pittsburgh, a master's degree from Johns Hopkins University, and both a master's and doctoral degree in educational administration from Harvard University. Ladies and gentlemen, our superintendent, Dr. Christine Johns.
Thank you, Mr. Walk. Good evening, members of the Board of Education, family and friends, administrators and teachers, and graduates. Welcome to the Utica Academy for International Studies commencement ceremony for the class of 2016. This is an exciting day and an extraordinary time for you. A time to celebrate, a time to reflect, and a time to define how you will impact the future. Today, we honor your hard work, resolve, and persistence, the ingredients you will need to reach your goals. Take a moment to reflect upon the many people who helped bring you to this day. Your parents and family who helped shape who you are today through patience, wisdom, and love. Your teachers, coaches, and friends who have encouraged, inspired, and believed in you. Express your gratitude and remember that family and friends, this community, will always be there to support you. The question for each of you to answer is, how will you now take this support to impact the future and improve the human condition? To quote President John F. Kennedy, "For the world is changing, the old era is ending, the old ways will not do. It is time, in short, for a new generation of leadership." You are the new generation of leaders, dreamers, creators, and entrepreneurs. In more than 5,000 years of written history, you are the first generation to have information at the touch of your finger instantaneously. Or you could just ask Siri. What was science fiction yesterday is your reality. The opportunities provided by new technologies like 3D printing, autonomous vehicles, augmented and virtual reality are limitless to improving the human condition. Think about how these technologies are advancing medicine, industrial design, gaming, search and rescue, manufacturing, architecture, and construction, to name a few. These advancements will allow you to save lives, to improve the human condition, and to solve problems that seem insurmountable. Collectively, you have already demonstrated leadership that honors the legacy of UAIS. You are the reason that UAIS is consistently named among the most academically challenging schools in Michigan. For 4 years straight, UAIS has been recognized as one of the best high schools. One of the best high schools. Congratulations. And I know that credit for the best high schools not only goes to fantastic young people, but to the extraordinary teaching and learning that occurs every day in our classrooms. Thank you, teachers, for your dedication to our children. You have set standards in debate, quiz bowl, key club, and robotics. You have shown that you are citizens of the world. 71 of you are among the first in UCS history to earn a seal of global language on your diploma. This seal certifies that you are proficient in more than one language and that this class will make its mark well beyond the borders of our community. Individually, each of you has a story to add to this collection of accomplishments. Stories of leadership, drive, persistence, and vision. Stories of more than 80+ outstanding young people who are doing incredible things. Here is one such story. Elmira Khalid recognized that as students who are committed to a global perspective, UAIS students also had a commitment to fight for what is right and fair around the world. Elmira started an Amnesty International Club to research human rights issues and to advocate with international leaders on behalf of others. Already, your class has made a lasting and immediate impact on the world. According to Amnesty International, 4 victims of human rights abuse have been freed as a direct result of your actions. 4 lives changed forever by your care, compassion, and concern for others. You are already changing lives, improving the human condition, and solving problems. Elmira is an example of the spirit of every UAIS student who will be walking across this stage. Remember, you will be the ones that will lead in this new era because you are a new generation of leaders, a generation who is creative and driven to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2016. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mrs. Jean Klida, the Vice President of the Board of Education. Mrs. Klida is addressing you as the representative of a board that is deeply committed to this community and its children. Mrs. Klida has served on the Board of Education since 1998. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree from Michigan State University. She has 2 sons who have also graduated from the Utica Community Schools. Please welcome Mrs. Jean Klida.
Thank you, Dr. Johns. Good evening, everyone, parents, families, educators, my fellow board members, and most importantly, our graduates of UAIS. It is my distinguished honor and great privilege to represent your Board of Education tonight in congratulating you on your night of commencement. On this evening of deserved congratulations, I have a question to ask you. As each one of you inherits the mantle of responsibility bestowed upon graduation, how will you make a difference? I am certain your Utica Schools education has prepared you to be successful, but to what end will you use that preparation not to just succeed in the world, but to change it for the better? As you begin your journey beyond UAIS, you will have many choices before you. That journey will be unique for each graduate here tonight. It is with the choices you make that you will be able to leave your mark on this world, and it is your chance to make a difference. For me and many of us here on the stage, our journeys were very different than the paths that lay before you. The world has changed in many ways that we could not have predicted nor imagined decades ago when we began. Your world is multicultural, multidimensional, multilingual, and multifaceted, and it is all with a global perspective. The world has made remarkable changes in how we interact with each other through technology and innovation. However, we are all still human. We love our family and friends, and we cannot trade in texting, Snapchat, or FaceTime for our true relationships. And it's through those relationships that you will impact your future, and you will succeed, and you will make your difference. Technology allows all of us to be hyper-connected, and it will be up to you to not allow that technology to silo you off from each other, but to find creative ways to stay connected. Use the technology and combine it with the human element and become transformative. You, class of 2016, will have to find the answers to many questions facing all of us. Your generation must find the answers to some of the greatest issues challenging the world today: climate change, prosperity for all, gender equality, social unrest, and it will be human connectivity and not Wi-Fi that will be the medium through which those changes will succeed. As you begin your next journey, find your path, your destination, and find it on your own terms. And on that path, I will challenge you to all find a way to do what generations before you have not done. When you begin to shape the world for tomorrow, be courageous in your choices. Have an uncompromising faith in yourself, and do it for all of humanity. Give us a tomorrow that each and every one of you deserve. So on behalf of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, UAIS Class of 2016, we, your Board of Education, congratulate each and every one of you and wait with great anticipation for your journey. Now, as your time here at UAIS has come to a close, I am honored to be the one to say the words you have all long waited to hear. Now, by the power vested in your Board of Education, your Superintendent of Schools, the state of Michigan, it gives us great pleasure to present you, the 2016 class of Utica Academy of International Studies, with their diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, let us proceed with the ceremony.
Rachel Lynn Pilarowski, IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Yusuf Muhammad Afifi, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Arpita Nayak, IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Joseph Anthony Solomon, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Chloe Madeline Haskell, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Alicia Kalezi, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Sarika Mahesh Mahimkar, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Emily Rose Pranzalis, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Brenna Camille Weifels, IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Ashley Marie G., IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Elise Misu Gerch, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Almira Khalid, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Riel May Komasinski, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Dennis Salmani, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Jonathan Joseph Chaco, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Victoria Guzman, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Darshil Shilpankumar Patel, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Sarah Michelle Bussino, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Radoisic, IB Full Diploma Candidate, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Jessica Susan Saji, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Angelina Rita Adam, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Rachel Lindlore Salufo, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Jasmine Shireen Coles, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Nuran Hassan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Julie Satake Sayantan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Caitlin Brooke Snyder, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Breno Woliniak, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Emily Louise Bednar, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Gregory William King, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Nanjok Kaur Man, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Amanda Mati Ibrahim, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Alyssa Rose Sanderson, IB Full Diploma Candidate, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Saif Imtiaz, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Fei Yi Wu, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Lilia Sky Duncan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Emily Marie Parker, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Alexander John Warner, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Brianna Marie Senkis, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Valedictorian, summa cum laude. Rania Abdulaziz Elkaya, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Salutatorian, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Maggie Elizabeth Abel, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Annie Lynn Adranya, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Anthea Megan Agandonia. Lauren Elizabeth Bagnall, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Maria Caitlin Berg, IB Full Diploma Candidate, cum laude. Emily Rose Boyk, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Brian Christian Juska, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Vivian Thuong Bui, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Thomas Patrick Collins, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Raquel Ronnie Escamilla, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Sebastian Antonio Esquivel, IB Full Diploma Candidate, cum laude. Andrew Jacob Fong, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude. Lexus Asil Gargis, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Nicole Eloise Geist, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Cassia Georgie, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Language Candidate, cum laude. Cassie Michelle Giles, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Rafi Hammy, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Edward Arthur Harrison III, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Connor Lancey Henyon, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Scott William Hensey, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate. Kylie Brianne Height, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Andrea Hota, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Tyler Christopher Jared, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Rachel Yeji Ju, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Evan David Carrig, IB Full Diploma Candidate. Carolina Kanapka, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Nan Kin Lee, IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Noreen Mika. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Natalie Mary Pelleman. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Orion Bjorn Peterson. IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude. Julia Lee Polson. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Ahmed Walid Saudi. IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Benjamin John Schroeder. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Brianna Titkevich Seymour. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Gopal Nikhil Shah. National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Kevin Connor Shaughnessy. IB Full Diploma Candidate, National Honor Society, Seal of Global Language Candidate, magna cum laude. Shreya Sinha. Stephanie Jacqueline Snyder, IB Full Diploma Candidate. Samantha Tahiri, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, cum laude. Austin Oikashi, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate, summa cum laude. Muthu Sabu Veripin, IB Full Diploma Candidate, cum laude. Adam David Vest, IB Full Diploma Candidate. Nicholas Stephen Winkowski, IB Full Diploma Candidate. Breezy Lynn Wyrabkowitz, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language Candidate.
As the rest of the students return to the stage, I want to just draw attention to and thank some very important students here this evening who are all dressed in black, members of our Student Advisory Board and our Key Club who have worked the front of house and coordinated everything here this evening while we got our seniors ready. Please give them a round of applause, please. And let's continue that applause one more time for our UAS class of 2016. Thank you. Be seated. Class of 2016, you've heard speeches and accepted diplomas. I'd like to end this evening by referencing your class motto. It reads, "I will love the light, for it shows me the way. Yet I will endure the darkness, because it shows me the stars." Your acknowledgement that life brings both light and darkness demonstrates that you will find tremendous success as you chart your winding paths toward whatever conclusion awaits you. But it also expresses your acceptance of personal struggle that lies in the darkness of uncertainty. This means that the definition of hope I began with this evening, which acknowledges only the expectation of that which is good, is incomplete. So graduates, I amend my definition and leave you instead with this. Hope is finding meaning in both the light and darkness of life's journey. In all the corners and curves that lie in front of you, we hope that you find meaning in the work that you do. We hope that you find meaning in the people you love. and we hope that you find meaning in the legacies you are destined to create. For what each of you finds around every corner of your lives after tonight, no one here knows for certain. But let it be known that of the class of 2016, perhaps only one thing may be for certain. You give everyone in this room much to be hopeful for. At this time, it is my honor to ask that you move your tassel from the right side of your caps to the left. Parents, teachers, administrators, members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the UIS graduating class of 2016. Though your achievements are many, I'm sure there are many more to come. Parents, family members, and guests, please stay seated until all of the graduates have exited to the lobby. Our ushers will then let you know when it's your time to go. Class of 2016, once again, good luck and congratulations. Ms. Hofer.